Hello and welcome to my part-time reseller sales report for the month of March, and it was a bit of a rough one. Sales were good, but the spending was strong in this episode, as it was last month as well, and even worse so. So let's get into it. I sell on two different platforms currently, eBay and Bricklink. That's going to change very soon. I listed a bunch of stuff on Mercari, Poshmark because I ran out of space on eBay for free listings this month. Haven't really sold that much on those platforms, but I am going to have an interview on Whatnot on Monday to see if I can start selling on there. So hopefully next month I'll have some Whatnot sales figures to share with you because I need to make more money because I'm spending it. Anywho, those two platforms combined, we had 118 orders, and this is really weird. How weird is that? Every month that I've been tracking this, 118 in January, 118 in February, 118 in March. That's very bizarre. That's very, very bizarre. But anywho, 118 orders. Not bad, about 4 orders a day for me. Pretty good. Total gross sales. So we're down a little bit over last month. Last month we were at 3,900. This month we're at about 3,200 combined. Fees on both of the platforms, $424.74. So we paid almost as much in fees even though we made about $600 less. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the categories that I was selling in because it was a little bit more into like hard goods this month rather than clothing. Shipping was as expensive as usual, $711 worth of shipping. And then our net total sales, which subtracts fees, shipping from gross sales, our net sales were $1,941.39, which I think is great. That's awesome. $2,000 in the bank only. Wait a minute. Cost of doing business. Last month, we had a large cost of doing business of $1,900, and so that left us with a total take-home of $700, so still in the green. This month, not so much. This month, I spent $300 on supplies, $230 of which was for my new standing desk, so that really added up quick right there. And then goods, $2,573 that I spent on stuff, so a total of $2,874.95. The tax return came in. I had some good mileage checks. So I felt like I was kind of flush with cash, and there's just a lot of different stuff that I wanted to pick up, not only in thrift stores, but Lego investment sets. So I'll go with the mantra again that I had last month of you got to spend it to earn it. I'm putting in the time, I'm putting in the effort. Had another gigantic month of spending, but I think that, in time, that's going to change. I'm not going to have months like that where I spend so much because, I got tax return and all that other stuff. So I have tucked plenty of it away. Don't worry about me. I'm being responsible, and I'm continuing every time that I get a payment from eBay on Tuesday. I'm taking half of that money, putting it in the savings account, and the other half spending it on resale stuff. So total take home for the month, minus $933.56, which, that's okay. That's not terrible because I got way more than that on tax return and things like that. So though it looks bad on paper, I'm still good in like my own personal books and stuff like that. And it's probably good to have months like this. I would imagine, again, not really knowing what the taxes are going to look like at the end of the year, but also good for me, once again, to kind of have this little therapy session, put all of my numbers out there for you guys, and to be reminded myself that I need to keep track of my finances and that I need to kind of be aware of where all the money is going. So just because this has been a really short video, I figured I'd go ahead and bring up this page. This is where I keep track of my expenses. So I picked up some poly bubble mailers. I really like these. The 4x7 ones, those are great. I haven't used them though because I just haven't gotten that many small Bricklink orders, but I've got more of those now. I really, really like these. These are reclosable poly bags, and they're like pretty heavy material. So anytime that I ship anything out, it goes inside of a plastic bag inside of its packaging. I feel like that's good for the to keep the clothing or whatever the item is protected, but also that allows me to slip in my business card that has links to like my eBay page and Instagram, That way people can follow me and get more information if they want. Just a little personal touch. I think that's good on there. And if I didn't have those poly bags, if I just shipped a pair of shoes, I'd maybe stick the card inside of one of the shoes and they might put their foot in there and cut their foot on it. Like, I don't know. So I like the idea of having all of my items shipped inside of some kind of packaging. I think that makes for a good presentation, and it helps me to kind of promote my business as well. Monitor stand, just to have my monitor up off the desk a little bit, and then the standing desk, which is awesome. It's so cool. Such a good investment because now all my stuff is spread out a little bit more. My microphone fits in between my two monitors really nicely. The lighting, which I don't even have turned on. I forgot to turn it on for the video. Look at that. Now we've got our lighting turned on now that we're almost done with the video. We'll switch over to the goods tab, and you can see it was a long list of things. Let's just go down here and see if we've got anything that really sticks out as like a bizarre thing. So like I started picking up some CMF packages. That way I could kind of have some stuff ready to go for my whatnot stuff. I did buy a Switch OLED and I included that on here, and then a grip for that as well. Some Disney mini castles are going to be for the investment log. Those are, probably 2 or 3 years off from being able to sell those. Invested in some more shelving downstairs because I'm already rapidly running out of space for stuff. Storage and action. This was tubs that I bought at Walmart to go on the shelves. Bought a coffee grinder, various goods. So a consignment store, Super Mario packs. Those are like right there. They're built. But also I bought like in bulk. That way that I could kind of offset the cost because you get a better rate for each package if you buy a bunch at a time. So bought some for personal use and some to resell as well. Disney Series 2 collectible minifigures. That was a really good deal. $60 packages of figures for $240. You can't find the Disney Series 2 for that price anymore, so I'll plan on selling those on Whatnot. Picked up the Lego Creator Pirate Ship 3-in-1 for $84. Various goods at various resale shops. Lego Guardian Ship. Been playing the Lego Guardians of the Galaxy video game, and that has made me want to build the big Lego Guardian ship. So that was an expense this month. Eventually, at some point, all of my Lego stuff that I buy and build, it's like I build it and then I get kind of tired of it and I cycle stuff out and sell it. So instead of like breaking it down and storing it away, I like to just kind of move on from it unless it's something that's like really special to me. I don't know about Whatnot goods, how that's going to work as far as like reporting those for tax purposes, because the invoice that you get for that is just a like printed out shipping label, and it doesn't really have a date on it. So I don't know if I'll be able to count this stuff or not, but picked up a Jedi lightsaber for $120. I've got it listed for $160. It hasn't sold yet. And then the Thrawn I bought for $75, and I've already sold him for $100. So that was pretty sweet. This is a bunch of stuff that I got from Dave, aka Scott's Toys on YouTube. If you want to check him out, he's got an awesome channel talking about Lego investing and kind of doing the same stuff that I'm doing. But his auction, I picked up $100 worth of stuff, including the Chrome Stormtrooper. Very excited about that one. I paid $55 for it, I think. So I've already got it listed. I think we're around $75 or $80 or something like that. Picked up a Pokemon Shield Switch game, Pokemon cards. It's happened. I'm into Pokemon collecting. So for next month, you're going to see some expenses in the Pokemon card front because I've already bought several boxes off of eBay. Got good deals on them, but I like opening. I like the idea of maybe completing the sets, having chase cards, maybe sending them in for grading, but also keeping some of the Elite Trainer boxes sealed, because if you wait 2 or 3 years on those, just like a Lego set, whenever they're out of print anymore and people can't find them for retail, they go up 2 or 3 times in value. So we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Ronnie does like collecting things, but things like that tend to come in and I get really into them, and then they go out pretty quick. So who knows where that's going to go. Oh, I counted my standing desk twice. Oops. This shouldn't be under the goods page, so we can subtract $230 from that. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. So now we've got, instead of like a $900 loss, we've only got a $700 loss. That's better. If you guys can hear rave music in the background, it's not because I've got a banging party. Well, there is a party going on. It's my father and my son watching Mario YouTube videos and having the time of their life, obviously, because they do. Picked up 5 of the ATST Raiders because they were on sale for like $28 a piece. So I got 3 from Amazon, 2 from Target. Lego, I placed another order at Target. They had the Santa plushes on sale for $10, so I got 5 of those. And then one of the art sets, it was on sale for $83. I think it was like 30% off. Various goods at Goodwill and Salvation Army, and that means that I spent a ton of money that month. But I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. And ultimately, I'm still having fun. I'm still saving money. And it's all an investment, all for a purpose. So thank you guys for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Hopefully next month we'll have some green numbers to share with you. Hope all are well. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.